largest city and the commercial capital of Madhya Pradesh, is often referred to as a mini Mumbai, in a nod to its plurality and no doubt the chaotic but slightly fusty feel of the old town. But more than that, Indore seems to be another one of those sprawling cities that India does so well. The crowded kind where community is king, where the past is a source of enormous pride and the future is seen as a lot less interesting. Let the 21st century rush on by, they'll help themselves to what they want to. But mostly they remain entrenched in the things that matter most to them. Hospitality, traditions, and oh yes, good greasy eats. When I reached, it was blisteringly hot, and since staying indoors in Indore wasn't an option, I figured there was one perfect place for my adventures to kick off. So I thought it only appropriate that my first taste of the city would be at a place where no doubt many first-timers kick off their time over here. I think it's rather smart to have a large Lassi store right at the busiest bus stop in town. After all, what better for a weary traveller than a potent glass of sugar and fat? Remember though, over here it's not just Lassi, it's Ghamandi Lassi. In fact, such is the power of the Ghamandi Lassi that clearly illustrated help is required. This fine art decorates the entrance, but inside happily it's very basic, not fussy since it's all about the lassi. So first things first, let's figure out what Ghamandi Lassi is.
बाकी घमंडी का नाम आप प्राउड है मतलब वो तो आप समझते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर इसका दूसरी विशेषता है कि एक अच्छी लस्सी है इसलिए इसको घमंडी बोला गया है.
Okay then. Dahi, rabri, sugar and malai. This does not look reassuring. Tasty but not reassuring. Now it's time for the acid test. Does it owe its success to the location or to the lassi?
ये कौन सा वाला है? Oh my God!
It's the lassi.
So while I suspect this is a coronary waiting to happen, I also suspect that it might be worth every single sip. It's a bit like drinking liquid mishti doi. And honestly, how many things are lovelier than that?
Though the house speciality is naturally the seat filler, they have other choices too. There's a sweet class called the Punjabi Lassi and the masala-laden namkeen one, all incidentally garnished with blobs of thick, fat malai. This is not a place for the faint of heart. At least I hope not. It's like a full day's worth of fuel in a single cup. Not that I'm complaining, exactly.
After this, I probably won't need to eat for the rest of the day. I will, but I won't really need to.
So well fortified for my day ahead, I thought I'd try out another tipple that Indore does very well. It's called shikanji, and while most of you may consider it a spiced nimbu pani, Indore does it differently. Here at Madhuram Sweets, it's served, you guessed it, thick and creamy. But worry not, this is no Ghamandi Lassi.
ये क्या है?
शिकंजी, यहाँ का शिकंजी स्पेशल है.
हाँ.
इसको पीने से लोग स्वस्थ रहते हैं. इसमें ड्राई फ्रूट्स होते हैं, दूध, मिल्क.
Not like any shikanji I've had before this, but I'm willing to try something new.
Alright, here goes nothing. While that's good, even great, there seems to be a pattern emerging.
Okay, wow. In what seems to be a recurring trend, this tastes like rabri. Clearly here, the thing is to take desserts, liquefy them so you don't have to waste your time eating, you just guzzle. I have to say, as liquid diets go, this one's hard to argue with.
And then finally the shift to solids, where I realized that calorie counting isn't even a whisper here. Yes, I was gently urged to the mithai, slew of classics, yes, but then some originals. Corn-shaped barfi, some that looks like strawberries, and then, unless my eyes deceive me, a platter of paan. Only not paan, it's paan mithai. Okay, now I have officially seen everything.
ये ड्राई फ्रूट पान है.
हाँ.
फ्रूट पान है.
हाँ.
ऊपर इसकी जो है ये फल का कवर लगा हुआ है और इसके अंदर जो है पूरा ड्राई फ्रूट होता है.
It's a little weird, I'm gonna say, but it does taste like paan. Indore continues serving up the surprises.
I may stick to the paan next, but in the meantime, I'm in dire need of some savoury. And down the road at the local haunt Vijay Chaat is where I'm likely to find it. And at the risk of repeating myself, that's a lot of oil. Is it rude to wonder what the state of the cardiac unit here must be like? Either way, they'll need to save a stretcher for me because, well, in for a penny, in for the all too many pounds. I first tried the local kachori. They're good, but even better are the patties. Fluffy, fabulous potato cutlets here famous for being served with coconut. Yes, coconut.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.